Buenos dias, amigos. Excuse me. We're in a little bit of a pickle. We're on our way to Florida, but we don't know if we're gonna make it. But we'll see how this video turns out. I'm hearing one heck of a noise out of my motor, tapping noise, and so far I found that the exhaust push rod is a little slack. It's adjustable. I mean, I know these are all brand new parts, new cam, new lifter, new push rods. We're at a rest area, so the missus is on her way to the bathroom to get some rags so I can work easier with not so oily hands. But anyway, there I go. I got my push rod tubes held up with these little bungees, and as you can see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but that's pretty loose right there. This one doesn't feel, this feels a little slack, I don't know. But we'll see what's going on, you know what I mean? Let's see. Okay, I didn't film me putting the bike back together because I needed two hands to, you know, for wrenches and stuff like that. But apparently, whenever you put in a performance cam, one of the defaults is, other than performance, is that you're going to get more noise out of your top end, you know, because your valves are going to slap closed a lot harder because you have a longer duration and a higher lift. So when you hear this motor fire up, don't tell me that all of my push rods are out of adjustment, okay? That's just what happens when you have a good hot motor with a lower viscosity on your oil and you don't have a loud exhaust to hide all the extra engine noise. Much better. The jam nut on the push rod came loose, so I tightened it back up. Let's see if we can make it the rest of the way without any more mishaps. Hopefully it stays together. So apparently when I put this cam in, oh, and by the way, it's running, nothing else came loose. But apparently when I put this cam in, these new style fangled push rod tube seals I put in, the first three worked all right. This one here, it was just, ow, shoot, it's hot. Anyway, this one here is it was a booger to get in. So I think I may have damaged it a little bit getting it in there. So now it's leaking, but it ain't leaking too much. So it is what it is. Hey, it adds to the adventure. I mean, if you didn't have mishaps and breakdowns, and not that we're looking for trouble, but at least you got stories to tell. But at least, hey, look, we're still moving along, so that's pretty cool. Oh, and by the way, some of you might be wondering why I don't have this cover on here. Well, this is one of Harley-Davidson's flaws. When they came out with the Evo, when they put that ignition unit in there, you guys who've been there a while know that was like the Achilles heel, one of them, for Harley-Davidson, because it would get so hot down here that it would burn up the ignition sensor. So I just keep the cover off. Maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. I figured it's better than nothing. So anyway, I'm gonna quit yammering my hammer a little bit and get some gas and do whatever. And don't look at that. Thank goodness for motorcycles. Okay, amigos, we made it further south. Still leaking oil though, but still retaining oil at the same time. And we're probably about 100 miles or more or less from our destination. We're not going to make it the rest of the way today because well, I don't really want to go into detail, so we're going to go a little further and try and find a nicer spot than this neighborhood right here, because I don't think this looks like a very wholesome neighborhood. So anyway, I'm gonna quit yammering my hammer. This is just getting a bottle of water, and okay, we found a place to stay for the night, and a lot nicer looking neighborhood too. So there is something to be said. You do get what you paid for. The last place had a nice hotel right next to the gas station, and on the other side of the gas station around the corner was this really dumpy looking place with some really questionable looking characters, at least from a distance it looked like. So I didn't want to stay there. So we came down here. It was a little, but it's okay. You know, at least it's worth knowing that you got the peace of mind you're in a good neighborhood. So I'm gonna get to helping the missus, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Buenos dias, amigos. It's the next morning. We've got the bike all packed up. Everything's in the motorcycle, you know, and it looks like the damp weather from the west, where we're from, followed us here because everything's wet. I mean, it was dry weather when we got here, but apparently we're gonna have to, you know, bundle up a little bit, you know, because it feels like pneumonia weather here. So we're gonna head further south, try to meet up with some folks and see what goes from there. Okay, and it should be a pretty good weekend, you know. I don't know, we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna put this phone down, I'm gonna put this camera down and see what happens next.
take pictures of you taking pictures with your GoPro.
Hey, we found us another YouTube guy.
No, I'm a blogger. I tried to be a YouTube guy. I'm William Killer Miller, all one word, williamkillermiller.com. And then you go to the pages and it's Riding with Killer. State of Missouri checking in.
Right on, you heard what he said. Go check him out.
Yeah, who are you? I know you.
And we made it to the campsite. I'll tell you what, hey, check it out. I'm gonna put this guy on camera. Hey, what's your name?
My name's Dwight.
Dwight, this is Dwight. I don't know this guy.
From Indiana.
He's from Indiana.
Yes, sir.
How many miles is it for you?
I don't know the miles, I just know the stops. Huntsville and then Lake Seminole.
Anyway, as I was saying, on the way down here, as we thought we was being slick by leaving early, well, we still got here before everybody, but the GPS on my phone, I don't know what it is, it went haywire. It would tell me to turn down this road, and then it would change its mind after I made the turn and tell me to go the opposite direction. So I said, to heck with it. I'm just gonna find the easiest way to get here that I can remember the best. But we're here, and so is everybody else. And who knows what kind of time it's gonna be. So I guess, I don't know. Let's see what happens next.
All y'all owe us one.
Delicious.
Best damn hug of the weekend.
Before you leave, if y'all haven't hugged Cindy and I, it's a rite of passage.
Yep.
It's what we are, it's who we are, it's what we do. I get one every day. Okay, this is a family. Have anybody heard me say mi casa, su casa? Oh yeah. That's it now. I mean that. Y'all are home now. All of you, every single one of you are home today. You are all welcome. 365 with a little bit of notice. just a little bit. Down the road.
Okay. I love you more than my real dad.
Got it. Okay. You must have one hell of a dad.
Dude, if he looks like David, you the mailman's baby.
Oh shit, does someone want to share some space on here? It just got real. Well, without further ado, let me share the mic with Josh.
I've met a lot of people. I actually got a little bit weirded out last night. Not weirded out in a bad way, but just a little bit you got to stand outside yourself and view who you are through the lens of how everybody else views you. A lot of people come up to me and they say, thank you for what you're doing. I appreciate what you've done. You've done a good thing. And I appreciate that. I appreciate when people say those words to me. But I'll tell you this, and I truly believe this, and I want you guys to understand me when I say this. I have not done anything more than any person standing here. Has anybody standing here right now not told somebody about what we're doing here? I'm sure you have. Of course you have. Have you shared a picture? Have you shared a video? Have you told somebody about it? If you said one word, not even if you bought a raffle ticket, if you said one word about this, you've done as much work as I have. All I've done is talk about it. All of our voices together is what makes the difference here. This is what y'all have done. It's not me. When I met Dave and Cindy, it changed my life in so much as I found a purpose. The boys here, they never got a chance. So when you tell somebody about what's happening here, when you share it, you buy a raffle ticket, throw $1 in the tip jar, tell anybody that, doesn't matter. What you're doing is you're contributing to giving somebody their first chance that they never got. If you got a little bit extra, it's a good thing to do. So it's about all of us right here.
Hey amigos, look what I found. You know who this guy is? If you do, leave a comment down below. I just met him. Who are you again?
Adam Sandler.
Oh yeah, I knew this guy. I knew him all along, man. Good to meet you.
Good to see you again.
All right.
For As the Magpie Flies to Amanda Zito from the Shadetree Army. Nothing but love.
And in case some of you don't know this girl right here, this is Amanda Zito from the channel of As the Magpie Flies. She's got a lot of cool content. Tell the people what you do on your channel.
Oh, motorcycle travel vlogs, motorcycle camping, and getting out and doing the thing.
That's right, she said it better than I could have. So I'm gonna leave the link to her channel down below so you guys can check her out. Please go check it out, like what she does, subscribe. You won't be bored in what she's doing. I mean, she's got bigger cojones than I do, you know? She'll go out in the woods in the middle of nowhere with her own tools and change her own tires on the top of a mountain, you know? I can't do that. is Randall Rides right here. Yeah, he's looking the other way. He's got a pretty cool challenge. Randall, what do you do on your channel?
I play music and meet cool YouTubers.
Oh, come on. There's more than that. Was it like fishing, motorcycles?
Are you Randall Rides? Are you Randall Rides?
I am. Don't tell anyone now.
You're my hero. I love you.
And everybody knows Shovelhead Fetch, so I'm going to leave both their links down in the description. Go check them out.
You'll find out.
Dude, that bike handles way better than my bike.
You're kidding me. He is kidding me.
Man, that is
Michaela? Kimberly. Okay. We need you to turn down the music.
Yeah, she's jamming.
What's that?
Honey!
Turn down the music. We have something very important to tell you.
probably at the bar. About your car's extended warranty.
We've been trying to put you on your car's extended. Walk out the bar.
What's that? I already heard an F-bomb.
Oh, she hung
Oh, no!
Pull another name!
This is, listen up, say hello to Kimberly, everybody. You want a Ford Ranger and a Harley Davidson.
Oh, she's screaming!
Hold on, can I hear that again, please?
Do it again!
We got Shadetree Surgeon here, he's gonna talk to you for a minute.
Listen up. All right, here's one thing I'll tell you right now, Kimberly. Listen up, baby. There's 3 or 4 girls I know in my life, and a few of them are named Kimberly, and every single one of them have broke my heart.
Are you crying, baby?
It's real, baby. It's real.
You okay if we fly you down to Florida and pick this thing up? All right, we're gonna continue our festivities here. Congratulations, everybody! Want to congratulate Kimberly? Congratulations! Hey, on behalf of Cindy Tilley, David Tyler, Forgotten Angels, all the people who support us, thank you for buying the tickets. Congratulations. We'll see you in a few weeks.
She's freaking out.
Well, amigos, it's Sunday morning, and I guess this about concludes it. And maybe some of you might be wondering, why did I do this for the third time? Well, because it's not about the fun, even though it was a good time, but it's about what it's for. These people come together. It's like seeing old friends. It's like a family reunion, because even though this is like the third time in a year, a lot of funds got raised for the cause of what goes on here, in which, if you have just tuned into this and this is the first video you saw about this matter, this is a thing where it's an organization called Forgotten Angels, where they take in kids off the street who have aged out of the foster care system and give them a place to live, teach them how to live in this big bad world. But they are not being funded by the state or by any other organization. It's solely by the donations of the people who come here and give of their time, and you know, the money raised from the raffles. I'm not really sure how much got raised this time. I know it gets bigger every year, but it's definitely a good cause into giving kids a chance that a lot of other kids don't get to get, because this is just one organization, you know. Anyway, it sure is a good ministry. See here, I am calling it a ministry, but it's more of an organization. But heck, it really ought to be something that the church ought to be involved in doing, but that's another subject. So I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. I don't know if any of this made sense at all. I hope it does, you know, as far as how I filmed things, because it was kind of haphazardly. But if you have enjoyed it all the way up to now, well, hit that like button, okay? It really helps the channel. And if you're a new guy who just now saw this video for the first time and you're not a subscriber, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And I don't know what the heck I'm going to film next, but I will try to keep it interesting, okay? And so you guys keep the rubber side down and be good to yourselves. Thanks a lot.